So I walk through the valley of the shadow of death so you don't have to. Lyrics, learning, go. Renee Elliott in the house. Give us a round of applause. Give us. Thank you.
And it goes a little something like.
I have seen all kinds of shit. I've been through it. I've lived it. I've experienced it. I got the t-shirt, and now I'm gonna show you every little thing that's gonna tell you that this man's not into you. Rejection is not a bad thing. It's better for someone to show you who they are now than show you years later when you've invested your time, your energy, your resources, your love into that relationship. If you've been in that situation before, or you're in that situation right now and you're confused, it is what it is, baby. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I actually went through it, and while I was going through it, I didn't know that this was what was happening to me. And now my girls keep coming to me. They keep coming to me to ask me how I went through it, or why this is happening and that. And that's exactly the reason why I wanted to do this video. So today, my darlings, I'm gonna be showing you signs that show you that a man is just not into you. There's no ifs or buts. If you see any of these signs, trust me, darling, you are most likely in a relationship where he is not that into you. Can we just talk about the fact that I said that I was going to be consistent here, and here I am doing it. I made a promise, and I'm never ever going to go back on my promise again. All right? So give me a cookie. Baby, I went through it so you don't have to. I want to share every single secret and signs that I learned along the way that just tells you plain and simple that a man is not into you. There's no need for you to be confused or to worry when a man wants you. I do not know if you have actually experienced undiluted love, but when a man wants you, when they want to be with you, you know. Yes, people argue from time to time, but when someone wants you, you know. If you're in that situation right now, or you've been in that situation before and you're in denial, I'm sorry to break it to you, baby. Exactly what you thought was happening is what is happening. Yes, people have all kinds of reasons for doing things, but a lot of times, most times, when people confuse you in relationship, is because they do not want you to know where you stand, or because they just do not want you. So why am I doing this video? 3 reasons. 1, I do not want you to make the same mistakes that I made. 2, my girls keep coming up in my DMs asking me questions because they're confused as hell. They don't know what to do, and they coming to me because, you know, I'm a bad bitch. And in their mind, oh my God, Renee probably has experience in this, and I'm sure now she don't take shit from no man. And they're right, I don't take shit from no man. Don't get it wrong, I do fall in love. I'm a cute ass baby. But if I'm confused, I'm not staying. If there's any small confusion, half confusion, quarter confusion, I don't have time for confusion, because when I want something, I'm very vocal about it. You would see it all over me. 3rd reason why I'm doing this is because of social media. I am seeing young girls everywhere talking about men, asking for certain things, and they're also confused about where they stand. He's asking you for all of that, and you're still confused about where you stand. How could I have gone through all of that and not help someone else? My eyes have seen. My eyes have seen the dirtiest of the water. And I do not want you to jump inside the water. So let's do this, baby. Before we do this, I want you to go right now to subscribe to my channel. Go to my last video, give it a like and share it, because mans needs that, right? Go do that right now. I'm gonna wait. Are you done? Good. Now let's do this. What are the signs that tells you that a man just isn't into you? Very simple. Number one, you're confused. Why are you confused? When you want something, do you confuse the other party? No. So if a man's confusing you, if it's making you feel like you're mad, and every single time when you bring it up, they try to gaslight you, then baby girl, that is not the relationship for you. There's nothing wrong with a man not wanting you. You're just the one who just cannot handle rejection. You're the one who doesn't want to be alone. You're the one who feels like you've invested a lot, or maybe that you really love that person, or maybe they've shown you one sign or two to make you think that they really want you. But you're confused every single day. One minute he's showing you how much he really likes you. The next minute he's acting like you're dirt. Darling, any man that makes you feel confused is not a man that you want to be with. Number two, you always make the plans. You're the one who's always calling, setting up dinners, setting up dates, setting up appointments, always asking to see him, always asking to do something for him. No, no, no. When someone wants you as part of their life, they are going to make plans. When someone looks forward to seeing you, when someone looks forward to being with you, they make plans for it. Do not under any impression think that because as a feminist or as a new age woman, you're making plans means that he shouldn't do the same. There's nothing wrong with you making plans, because why not? If you want to see someone or you want to do something, absolutely make plans, do amazing things for them. But if you're the only one who does it, then you know the answer to that. Number three, he doesn't include you in his plans. If a man isn't texting you in the morning to say, good morning, baby, if he's not including you in his activities, if he's not telling you what he's going to be doing for the rest of the day, this is not to say that he's helping you keep tabs on him. No, it just means that he's trying to get you involved in everything that he's doing. Hey baby, how you doing? I'm getting up now, going to work, or going to do this and that. After that, I'm gonna probably have lunch, or this. He doesn't have to give you the proper details. He doesn't have to tell you exactly everything that he's gonna do. If he's telling you the basics, then this man really likes you. But if he doesn't remember you at all till maybe nighttime or maybe midnight, then oh my God, I personally think that that's a red flag. I have seen conversations like this on social media where people ask, oh, do you really need to speak to your significant other every day? Of course you do. Who else are you going to speak to every day? I understand it. People get busy, but just the basics. I personally think that your man should send you a message in the morning to say good morning and to tell you what he's going to be doing for the rest of the day. During the day, maybe midday, tell you again, what he's been up to and how he's doing, and ask you how you're doing. At the end of the day, at night, check on you and say good night. If you're in love, say I love you. These are things that make us feel special and included in someone's life. If he's not doing any of that, he's not into you. Number four, he doesn't ask you questions about you. Why would your man who's with you, who loves you, who wants to see you win, not ask you questions about you? Why wouldn't he want to know your plans? Why wouldn't he ask you what you're doing now, what you plan on doing the next few years, the next couple of years, the next 10 years? You might not know exactly what they are, but at least it's asking you. Why isn't it asking you how you're doing? Why isn't it asking you about your business or about a job or your education? Why isn't it asking you those important questions? Because you're asking those important questions, or you're possibly asking yourself those important questions, and you've chosen this person as your significant other. If they're not asking you these questions, they're just not into you. Number five, and this one is my personal favorite because I have been through it. He's always trying to get rid of you. Every time I went over to this guy's house, he would find an excuse to leave. I was so stupid that every time when he made an excuse, I just find another excuse to stay. He could tell me, oh, my mom's coming over, and I'll be like, oh, it's okay, I want to meet your mom. Or he could say, oh, my cleaner's coming. I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'll help your cleaner when he comes. We can clean together. Oh, pathetic! baby, stop it. If he wanted me to meet his mom, he would have just said, my mom's coming over, but please stay because I want you to meet her. My cleaner's coming over, but please stay because he's not going to disturb you, or she's not going to disturb you. You can stay in the bedroom while he's cleaning the living room, or you go to the living room while he's cleaning the bedroom. He's going to give you reasons to stay. But when someone's always finding excuses to get rid of you, they are telling you something and you need to leave. Pack up your pata and go. If you want to keep enjoying the suffering, you can come back another time. But if you're a bad bitch and you love yourself and you know that you deserve better because better is out there, then you need to scram. Just run away right now. Number 6. And this one is tricky because Yoruba boys are what's the word? They are the champions of this one. If his friends don't know you or don't know about you, then he's just not that into you. I know. Hold on. Before you bite my head off, I'm pretty sure we all know that Yoruba demons are the kings of this. I get it. But listen, we're not talking about them ones. We actually know when we're with a good man. We know we're with someone who actually includes us. It's tricky, yes, because Yoruba boys will trick you from the beginning to the end. How can I advise you on this particular one? Oh, hey God, it's tricky. I'm not going to lie, but it's a sign. If you're not dating a Yoruba demon, most likely, yes, men talk to their friends about who they love, who they're fucking, who they're messing with and whatnot. But trust me, there's always that special one that they talk about. They talk about that person with butterflies, in their tummy, they're smiling. Their friends know that, oh, this person is the one. If his friends don't know you, or maybe you're meeting them for the first time and they don't say anything about you, or they just have no idea about you, then he's just not that into you. Number 7. When you're with him, he's hype, but when you leave, he's flat. Why do you think that is? It's because you're useful to him while you're there, and when you leave, you don't exist, because he likes nothing else about you except when you're actually in front of him. If your presence is the only thing that gets him excited, and as soon as you leave, he's done. He's acting like you're a nobody. He doesn't reply your calls. It takes time to reply his messages. But every time, as soon as you come in, it's like you're everything to him. I do not care how busy that person is. You should matter. So you're most likely making excuses for him because you know that he's a big shot, he's busy, he's rich, he's this and that. But as soon as you leave, you do not exist. It's literally black and white. There's no excuses about it. He just doesn't think of you. You don't exist. If you do not mind being that person to him, then carry on, baby. But if you mind, then you just should know that he's just not into you. Number 8. All your conversations are sexual. Now this I used to be confused about. I felt that if I could have nasty conversations with men, that they would want me. I thought that if I was as sexual as possible, because men want sex and men love women who want to give them sex, I honestly thought that that was the best thing to do. But I was wrong, wasn't I? Because these men, when they always and only talk to you about sexual things, it's because that's all they see. That's all they want from you. They do not want anything more than that. I have had conversations with men who have tried to justify it and say that, oh, men are sexual beings, men are this and that. But when I experienced men who really, really liked me, they spoke to me about things that was happening to them, or asked me questions about things that was happening with me. We would talk about anything and everything, about our families, about our friends, about life, about situations, about anything but sex. Of course, sexual conversations are yummy. Why shouldn't we have them? But if that is it, that's literally all that you guys do, then he's just not that into you. Number 9, he blows hot and cold. 1 minute, he's amazing to you. The next minute, he's horrible to you. You have experienced this. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyone who blows hot and cold, it's because they don't actually care how you feel. They're just going to act exactly how they want, whenever they want, because they know that you're not going anywhere, baby. You're going to stick around and take it. Whatever they give, you are going to take. A man who's blowing hot and cold, who's making you confused, who 1 minute acts like you're the best thing that's ever happened, and then the next minute he's acting like, why are you disturbing me? You know that he's just not into you. Number 10, he's not investing in you. And I don't just mean money. Yes, money actually. Money is important, and a man who invests in you, who's continuously trying to help you grow, is a man who really, really likes you, who really wants you to do well, and wants to invest in your life and possibly be in your life. Now, move money aside and let's talk about other ways that men can invest in you. They can invest their time in you. They can invest their knowledge in you. They can invest their network. When a man wants you to grow, when he's continuously asking about you, about what you want to do, how you're going to be better, this man wants to be with you so badly, and he would do anything to make that happen. Confusion will get you nowhere. It would only get you headaches and make you look haggard and old. Listen, darling, you know when a man wants you. You're going to actually experience it one day, and you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. When someone wants you, when people want you in their lives, they show it and they prove it to you. But when they start confusing you and making you think that you're running mad, or that you don't know what you're saying, or that maybe you're the one who's actually insane, then you need to run a mile, because that person's going to ruin your life. They're going to ruin your self-esteem. They're going to ruin your self-confidence. If any of these things are happening to you right now, then that person is just not into you. And that's that for today, guys. My name is Renee, as you already know, and if this is your first time seeing this gorgeous face, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.